It's so powerful right now to manifest, and the new, everything will come to fruition in November. So I feel better. Just know that life.
I feel better.
Thanks for listening, you guys. I feel better talking to someone.
Oh, you feel better.
The right people will see my videos. The right people will enjoy it. I will make the right people happy. I will make people feel.
Imagine Shane Dawson doing this.
Like I deserve the growth. I deserve the change. I deserve this platform. I deserve these people that support me.
You deserve the bad too, though.
You do too. Like, you deserve all the good things you get. If you think there is no...
This is my issue, is obviously you deserve the bad, and this is why you deserve the bad. The only way that you would be able to know that you deserve the good is with the bad. Therefore, the bad needed to happen for you to even realize that you wanted the good, which is another example for like the yin and the yang, right? So you need the good and you need the bad.
Like, do you know what I envision? Like, okay, this is what I truly vision. I'm truly seeing 1,000%, like it's clear as day, a TV show. Like, it started like as this freaking,
fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get in this soon. Fun and soon. I need it. Man, I need a vacation. Anyways, let's go ahead and just hop in this immediately. So, Trisha Pay Us dropped a video, obviously today, September 22nd, 2021. The like to dislike ratio, I mean, 4K dislikes, 1.8K up likes as of right now. We're barely at 40K views. So let me just take a second to read some comments here, just cause, let me just gauge and see what's going on. Cheers. So she'd rather get into manifestation and try to convince us she's manifested a cancellation for herself instead of owning up to telling the lies in her past. Yikes. Okay, all right, okay, and all right. Wow. Too bad you can't speak a good reputation into existence. Wow, with 222 up likes. Not 222 up likes on the 22nd. Woo! Okay, numerology, come through. I don't think she'll ever take accountability about the teacher scandal. She practically is blaming all of her bad luck, aka getting caught in a big lie, on the universe. Wow. Okay, let's get in this because I guess she's talking about the universe. Girl, what? See, that's how you know you've been on TikTok too long, because you done got on that witch talk side of TikTok and now you're like, what comes for me, I will attract and it will come to me. What is the affirmation? I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. What is it? What I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. Ooh, I ain't even gonna lie, I got my affirmations right here. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know which ones y'all say, but I say, good things are always happening to me. I believe that I am worthy of the best. I effortlessly attract wealth, success, and abundance, and everything is always working out in my favor. Okay, yeah, in my favor, because everything's always working out for me. Like, how do we know that? Because as of right now, the universe has me single for 4 years, and is it working out in my favor? I don't think so. So let's redirect it. Let's redirect it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, warning, trigger warning. I don't know what the warning is. I guess she's giving out advice. Child, at this point for me, it's like, if this is what you're doing, of course it's monetized.
Okay, good morning, you guys. So I have been doing something so completely wrong.
Can we just take a minute to say, she's in a clean room. Okay? She is in a clean room. How many times have you seen this room and it is not clean? Wow.
And so off, and I couldn't figure it out. Like, I literally couldn't figure it out. Because like everything in the past year and a half, 2 years has been going right? And I'm like, what happened? What happened in the past few months that everything seemed to be going wrong? I was like, I couldn't grasp it. Like, I was like, I'm going to therapy, I'm doing the work, I'm taking medication, I'm doing all this stuff. And I'm like, what is going wrong, right? And a lot of right now people are gonna be like, Trisha, you're like manic. Trust me, this should be a manic low right now. I shot music videos over the weekend. Like, this should be a manic low.
I'm not bipolar. I'm not. I mean, I joke about it a lot, which is not really something to joke about, but I always say I'm bipolar or schizo because I have multiple personalities or whatever. You know, I'm an entertainer. I'm an actress.
For me, and I'm just on an even bigger high right now because I figured it out. And this is my warning to all of you guys. This is a warning to really, really listen to like really listen and hear this.
I'm not bipolar. I'm not. I mean, I joke about it a lot. I'm not bipolar. I'm not. I mean, I joke about it a lot.
What you speak into the universe, it freaking happens. And I have known this for like so long, and I feel like I'm the ultimate manifestor. Like I speak things and like they happen. And like everything was going great. Like I always had seen myself like living a nice life and having nice things, and like how was I ever to obtain that? I don't know. I've never had like training as an actress. I never like, you know, had a really special talent. I'm not skinny, I'm not super pretty, like, you know, like all that stuff like that. Like I had no education, like, you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like I had no connections, like all this stuff. Like I never cared about that. Like I always just said, like, I see myself being successful. I see myself being influential. I see myself having a voice. I see myself having a purpose. I see myself with a nice house. Like, do you understand? Do you understand how crazy it is that I even like was able to like purchase a home? Like I am an overspender, a compulsive shopper. Like, all of these things.
Excuse me, I sneezed, and I only sneeze when I'm allergic to bullshit.
How did that happen? I don't know.
Just saying.
I envisioned it so perfect
rarely
and so clear that I was like,
Rarely.
I see this house. Last winter, my then boyfriend at the time got me this like house that looked just like this house that I live in currently. Didn't know this was like a dream house, but it looks just like the house that I live in currently, and it had this balcony, and on like it's downstairs, like the little house is downstairs, like it has like a little like it's a house, but it's like a jewelry store. There was like a big diamond in this balcony. Like I'll literally post a picture of it. And that was like last year, like right after Thanksgiving, when we were like broken up, basically, like not seeing each other, like literally did not think that I would ever get approved because of my credit, like crazy stuff like that, like because like my credit was bad, and we ended up getting like statement loans, but like regardless of that, like, do you know what I mean? Like bad credit, compulsive shopper, like can't. And then like not only did we purchase this house, but we also got engaged, like with a diamond ring, like when it just seemed so far off the realm. But you know what? You know why? Because I wanted it. Because I saw it. I was like, I see myself owning a house. I see myself getting married to this man. Like you know what I mean? I spoke it into existence, and I feel like I've done that so many times in life. Like there was a time like like at the end of August, there was a time where like everything I was speaking was like happening, and it just like was so random that I wish I could have like journaled down everything, like every random thing that came. I was like, oh my gosh, like I would speak about this car, right? There's this car, and I'm kind of at the crossroads right now because I really want this car, right? Should I be buying a car? No. Do I want this house? I want another house in Vegas, and that's what I need to envision and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, but like, do I get that? You know, because when you buy a house, they take on all your debts, I guess, you know, everything you owe, and like so it's like getting another car, like will I be in debt now? You know what I mean? But I'm not even thinking about this. This car, right? I had randomly brought it up to my fiance like at the end of August, and I was like, man, we drove past the place, right? We drove past the place that has these really fancy cars. They're really hard to get, and I was like, dang, if they ever have the black one with the red interior, like I would get it. I would just get it. Like I wouldn't even think about it. That's the only car that I really want. Like that's the only car I think about. 2 hours later, this car.
Ready to create a website quickly and easily?
Ah!
This website builder helps
Girl!
you do just that, and then some.
The car salesman was like, hey, we got two of these cars, and these cars are so ultra rare, they don't even make them anymore. But then, like, just the style, it's like a convertible, and it's like a very specific brand convertible that they don't even make anymore. And then they had like the exact colors I wanted, and this was the very first car of this that I wanted, like before the pandemic even started, and like could not get approved because of my credit. I ended up getting this like Porsche Macan that I hated, whatever. And I was just like, oh my god! And they called 2 hours later. But there was like a string of events that happened that week, and I was just like, I need to like be careful what I say. And you know what? Like I was getting all this, like, it was all this really good stuff and all this like really random stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, speaking into existence. But I remember one very important thing that I was just like, that I remember, because I remember thinking, and I was just like, I don't deserve any of this. Like, I'm getting canceled. This is like 2 months ago, right? I'm like, I'm getting canceled.
2 months
and I'm using
ago.
this as a paraphrase. This is not me speaking. This is me reenacting
2 months ago.
You know, I'm getting canceled. I don't deserve any of this, right? Like, there was something else too. There was something else that was just like aligning. I don't know. And I was like, I said that out loud. I said that to myself. I was thinking these thoughts, and guess what happened? I just brought that back into my life. So the warning is here, the secret. I found this book because I read this book so long ago, and like it's where it's all started with me, right? And I ended up just really going back. I lost my spot. So I'm like literally only like 18 pages back into it again. But I felt the need to share this, right? Because the universe doesn't care. They don't hear, as the secret says, it doesn't hear no, it doesn't hear I don't want, no, you have to say what you want, not what you don't want. And I was just like, I don't deserve this. No. I spoke getting canceled, and then like what happened? Boom, boom, boom. Like all my past stuff got brought up, like stuff that like has already been addressed, it's in the past, whatever, it all got brought up, and I was just like, how is this happening again? Like, what is happening? And I just remember that. I remember that week was just oh God, I can't even think. The car thing stuck out, but there was just so many other, like, more bizarre things that happened.
You are funny.
How? What? And there was good things. And I spoke that negativity out there. And you know what? I've been wallowing in that. I've been wallowing in it since. But one thing after the other, I'm like, I don't want this person to talk about me. Please stop this. I can't take this. And then when I should have just been like speaking what I wanted. You know what I want? I want for all 4 of my YouTube channels to do well. I have this main channel, I have the Trisha's Life, I have memberships, I have Trish Talks, I have my Mechanical Balance. I want them all to do so well. I want them all to be my priority and focus. Like, that's what I want. I want people to be inspired by me. I want people to be entertained by me. I want to show growth. I want to show change. I want to show that it's possible. Like, you know what I mean? And the thing with The Secret is this too, like, right? Like, it actually talks about, like, attracting wealth and, you know, getting the nice car and getting the nice house, which is, like, something I've always been kind of scared of because, like, I grew up Catholic and Christian, and, like, in Christianity, like, you're taught to not really pray to ask for things necessarily. So this is kind of like a little bit away from that, but I was like, you know what, if you envision something for yourself and you see something for yourself, like I do think you can make it happen. I know you can make it happen, actually. And just totally ignoring, like, don't say what you don't want. So he did this thing where this person wrote a letter. There's a thing here where it's like a student asked for like wrote a letter saying the example in here is this guy was gay and he's getting all this homophobic like slurs and all this stuff like that, and he just like doesn't know what to do every time he does jokes, and like really he just started like manifesting like positivity and like what he does want, like the stand-up career and all stuff like that, and he wants to have a good workplace environment. Like people ended up quitting, people ended up transferring, like he had this great workplace environment, and I think anything you speak and anything, like they also talk about like attracting like, anything, wait, where's, I just went to that too. But yeah, you can see yourself in abundance and it works, and being a magnet. So attracting like thoughts. So when you're like not happy about something, the more you think about it, the worse it seems, right? Because it's like you're creating more thoughts. Like instead of just like having that thought and like having it go out, like you're harboring it, you're focusing on it, all of this stuff. And I'm just like, that's what I've been doing, and I've been like, I've been thinking, like, why me? What am I doing wrong? Instead of, what am I doing right? What am I doing right, And so that like attracting like, and like, of course, if you like talk about something, like they talk about reaping what you sow. You talk about something, it's going to come back to you, right? And like, I realized, you know what? And it really kind of started like a downfall, right? This is post the podcast, whatever, like that. I was trying to do my own thing, like gossip and drama, because that's what makes money, I thought, or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm attracting more people talking about me because I'm talking back about people that I don't know. So people don't know me and don't know what they're talking about me, because I'm doing that to people. I was talking about relationships I didn't know about. I was talking about people I didn't know about. Like, and I just looked at it as like, oh, it's the internet, whatever. Like, that's what you sign up for, right? That's what everyone says. But it's like, and maybe, whatever, if that's what you want to believe, but that is energy I'm like rebuking, I don't know, something like that. There was a full moon yesterday. I tore up all my fears, threw it away, and then like I saw someone on TikTok said that like this is the time to manifest because by November it'll all come to fruition because it's like really, really strong right now. And so I woke up this morning, even yesterday, I was just like so down on myself, and I was like, no, like I woke up this morning
That's
and I started reading this
crazy.
book again. I was just like,
I haven't been
no,
feeling
you know
like
what?
that.
Like I see myself. I can like envision it. Like I see myself helping like so many people. Like I just see it. I see myself helping people. I see myself like acquiring wealth, but also spreading the wealth. Like I see that, you know, and I have, you know, when people email me, I get so many emails a day, and even now, I'm like, you know, if I can just like help someone with $500 a day, like I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do it, and I honestly like don't even think about it. Right? I do it. And I don't think about it, but then I'm like, it kind of like it starts coming back. Right? I took time off from checking emails the past couple weeks, so I haven't been able to do that. I haven't been able to help people. And I really, and again, I don't do it thinking like the universe is gonna reward me. I do it because like I honestly want to help people. But like the more I've helped and the more I've given, the more I've gotten back. But then once I completely shut off, right? I stopped reading comments. I stopped all this stuff. I disabled comments. Like I stopped getting feedback. Like I was like, no, like. I also bring in good, you know, comments and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, if someone needs to let out their negativity or their anger on me, like honestly, like it's fine. And like, you know, that's a place to do it. Maybe the universe will like dissolve them of whatever anger or anxiety they're feeling. Going to bed at night I went to bed with just scary thoughts. I was just so worried about every little thing that could be said about me, that will be said about me, things I've done. Like I was a prisoner in my own head every single night, and I woke up every single night just anxious. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep. Like all this stuff like that. And it's like, the law of attraction never stops. Even when you're sleeping, it's still going. Like, yeah, you're not thinking, but your subconscious is like whatever your last thought before bed is what you're going to be thinking through the night. So when I go to bed, I think about my family being healthy, happy. I think of my wedding. I think of how beautiful it's going to be, and I think of all the vacations we're going to go on, and I think of all the current projects working on, and music, and like just really thinking those things. And I think for also so long, like I was like, I can't have kids, I can't have a baby. You know what? I'm even throwing this out into the universe. Like I will.
Girl, so you're saying that before you go to sleep, when you lay your head down at night, that this is what you're thinking of, but in the same breath, like less than 2 minutes ago, you were talking about how you want to help people. If you really want to help people, you would be one of those people that lay in your bed and you think about the fact that you have so much more compared to somebody who literally doesn't even have like a roof over their head, let alone like electricity or even internet. So miss me with all that. Sorry.
Have a baby. I will be a really good mom. I envision I have two babies. I have my boy and my girl, and I envision them. I have their names picked out since like I was little, and I was letting like doctors just kind of dictate, like, you know what, I probably won't ever have kids. Like, it's gonna be really hard for me. I know it's gonna, whatever the path is, easy, hard, difficult. I know I can see myself holding the babies. You know, I know it's gonna happen. So my warning is this: be so freaking careful of your thoughts. Like all that to say, be so freaking careful of your thoughts. When
you can have a baby. You know why you make it a bigger deal. It's because you're not going to be the one carrying the baby. You're not going to be the one that actually has the baby, or it's going to be adoption or something of another, to where you're not going to have the exact same experience as somebody else who can have children. That is what makes you upset. So let's not act like, you know, you can't have a kid. Like, you could have had a kid 3 years ago. You could have had a kid 5 years ago. You could have just got a sperm donor. You could have gotten a surrogate. There's a lot of things that you could have done to have a child, which you can still do right now. You want the fairy tale. You want what people wish they could get or envy when they see other people get. That's what it is. Like, let's just be real about it. I mean,
August,
and it's
like,
valid.
my
It's
thoughts
valid.
were so powerful.
It's valid.
I remember my hairdresser Angel saying this to me. He was just like, he goes, don't let that scare you. Like, just know, like, accept all of it. Like, take it all in. Like, you know, because it did scare me. And I was like, I don't deserve this. No, I do deserve it. I deserve all the good things. I deserve all the success. I deserve the growth. I deserve the change. I deserve this platform. I deserve these people that support me.
You deserve
And
the
like,
bad
and like,
too, though.
you do too. Like, you deserve all the good things you get. If you think there is no...
This is my issue, is obviously you deserve the bad, and this is why you deserve the bad. The only way that you would be able to know that you deserve the good is with the bad. Therefore, the bad needed to happen for you to even realize that you wanted the good, which is another example for like the yin and the yang, right? So you need the good and you need the bad. You can't expect to grow without the bad. You can't expect to grow without the discomfort. Like, you have to be uncomfortable. Therefore, getting into this mindset is tricky. You gotta be do I dare say not delusional?
You have no path, if you have no direction, if you're like, how am I going to achieve this? Don't even think about how you're going to achieve it. Just think of the achievement. Truly think of the achievement.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
I do music, right? Like, I love it. I do music videos. Like, I envision, and maybe everybody had this vision, I don't know, but I feel like mine was very, very strong. I always envisioned myself being in music videos, like, from, like, a little kid. Like, from when I saw Britney Spears, I was like, I'm going to do music videos. Like, and again, don't worry about how you achieve things, right? Was I able to make music videos based on my talent? No. But there was other things that allowed me to start achieving these goals of making full production music videos. And I was just like...
You're not wrong.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty gnarly. And in a good way. Gnarly in a good way. There are so many things you can't control, and there are so many things that you can't change, and there's so many things that you've been questioning, and just like, it could feel like there is literally nothing to grab. Like, you have nothing to hold on to. You just might be like, what? Okay, honestly, just is that from a movie? You just have to like reach up. I feel like that's from a movie. If you just reach up, like, there will be something there. There will be something there, and if you see it and you believe it with every bone in your body, with every ounce of conviction you have, like, it will be achieved, like 1,000%. And I feel like if there's one thing that I have proven, is the power of manifestation. Because in no world, in no atmosphere does it make sense that I have been able to, like, have the life I have. And I know a lot of people are like, I don't want your life or whatever, but the life I have, like, I actually really love. I actually really love my life, and like, I'm able to do really amazing things. I don't know how to explain it, you know what I mean? Other than... Of
course you don't know how to explain it, because you can't see your white privilege. Sorry, but you gotta understand the factors that come into play. I mean...
Thoughts, what you think, the universe listens to. You are a magnet, as the secrets. I'm 19 pages into this. And this book has been around for a while like that, but like, you are a magnet.
You're lit.
You are a magnet. And you can only speak good things, speak good health, speak prosperity. I mean, according to this book, speak wealth. If you want a nice fancy car, speak that in. If you want a nice vacation, speak that in. Again, like, as like growing up Christian, it was like always like, okay, be humble, be thankful, and true, be grateful. Like, I do affirmations in the morning, right? And I wasn't believing them, right? Like, I was saying them, but I wasn't believing them. But like, no, like, I'm affirming today, and I'm believing today, because it is a freaking, the moon has passed. We are in a new moon. I don't know if you believe in that. I don't know, right?
This Pisces full moon.
We're going to manifest this, right? Like, that, like,
magical.
I attract what belongs to me will be mine. Like,
and
there's nothing anyone can do to block your path. There's nothing anyone can do.
Valid.
And I mean this for everyone, like, fans, haters, like, honestly, like, I've been focused on like what I can't control, what people say about me, things like this, like, you know, and like, oh my gosh, and I lost control, and I kept thinking about it, and hurt, and those thoughts kept intensifying, and it just got to a point where like I literally couldn't take it, and I literally was gonna like give up on everything that I love, and was just making content, posting videos, all this stuff like that, and I was like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. This is what I love. And I will also affirm that, you know, the right people will see my videos. The right people will enjoy it. I will make the right people happy. I will make people feel...
Imagine Shane Dawson doing
feel
this.
like they're not alone.
Imagine.
I will, you know, all of that stuff. And
like, do you even see
I
your
don't even know,
privilege?
but I want to manifest. I'm gonna manifest being a little thinner. If we're gonna be superficial on a secret, like, I see myself being 30 pounds lighter. I see it. And you know what? Like, yeah, like there's things that like maybe my way, like, you know, the lack of self-control, but like I don't care about that. I only see
You don't care
being
about that?
thinner, lighter, and being able to tie my shoes without running out of breath and cutting off my belly circulation. That's what I envision for myself.
You should envision being
And it's so freaking
healthy.
powerful. It's so
Who
freaking
cares
powerful.
about the weight?
And I finally realized, I was like, why
Just be
is everything,
healthier.
you know, everything's not going wrong. Everything is going right on the right path. And it took me a minute because, you know what, I had to like think that. I was like, wait, what happened? I literally got this book again, and I was just like, yeah. You can think a thought, that's fine. Don't let it spiral. Don't go to bed anxious. Just know the best affirmation, the thing that will attract the most is like, I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will be mine, and there's nothing that will stop that. I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will simply be mine.
What did I say in the beginning of this video?
You, it won't be yours, but whatever
TikTok is
meant
influential,
for you in
ain't
this
it?
lifetime is yours 1,010%, like 1,010%. Like truly. Like I don't know how I got into like these points in my life. Like I don't understand. Like I don't understand it, but like I attracted it, and like it was meant for me. I don't know. Sorry, more gathered to play like that. But just know that, you know, and whatever will help you. You know what I mean? But just if you think there's nothing around, just reach out, and you'll seriously be lifted, and just keep every single day. It may take a day, it may take a week, it may take a month, it may take a year, it may take 5 years. Like it's so weird because like it's so weird too. Like I envisioned getting married, right? Like I always was like, I want to get married, I want to get married. And now it's like, it's happening. Like how is it happening where I'm just like, and it's so beyond perfect. We had our tasting last week, and I was just like, this is how I envisioned it. And again, there was so many things along the way, and me getting in my own way, that like, how did this even happen? Like, how did this even happen? Because I was getting in my own way, but it almost didn't matter because the universe was like, this is meant for you and it'll be yours. So just think that and envision, and the power of your thoughts are so big. I feel like my dreams have been just so like, do you know what I envision? Like, okay, this is what I truly vision. I'm truly seeing 1,000%, like it's clear as day, a TV show. Like it started like as this freaking, sorry, I have like I'm scratching my head. Like there was like a rumor that I was going to be on American Horror Story, and I kind of like, you know, like played into it a little bit. I was like, I don't want to get too carried away with this. But like ever since then, and then there's like this like TikTok of like me as like different American Horror Story, and ever since then I was like, I picture myself on like a sitcom. I picture myself on like a soap opera. I picture myself in like a movie, maybe a Netflix movie. I picture myself like truly, and I've never felt this way before. And I don't even have an acting talent or skill, but like I see it so clearly. I was like, doing my music videos this past week, in which I fun to do all this stuff. I love it. I'm like, this is what I love doing. I love being on set. I love being around people. I love being off my phone for the day. I go, you know, night and morning. Okay, cool. Off my phone and just being around creatives. And like that is where I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be around creatives. Will I always do this? Absolutely. How amazing it is that I can just talk to you and like maybe change one person's life with this, like maybe change someone's thinking direction, like this one video. Like, just know, we got this house, and I bought another house in a market that was so competitive and so high, and like I don't understand, like I don't understand it, but it happened because I saw it and I envisioned it. And I envisioned that. I just know. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you watch me, I was like, I've never been an actress. But like, no, I'm a freaking actress. I'm a freaking actress. Like, I see myself being on a TV show and working on a set. And it's just like, I just know that's coming. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but it's coming. It will come. You know what I mean? And I just know, like, there's just so much more to do that I can help people. Like, truly help them. Like, hands on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everything that's happened is like I also envision just like helping. There's this TikToker I watch. She gives out like water and like food and stuff to like the homeless people. They line up at her car with bags.
Yep.
She gives it to them. She does these little TikToks. And I was like, I envision that for myself. I envision something, and
you would never do it.
Something along those lines. And I know that's gonna happen too. So I see myself helping people in abundance. Like, yeah, I can help people with email. Okay, donate a few dollars in there, whatever. but in abundance. I see it for myself, and I'll always continue to do that, because I see it, and I know that's also meant for me to do. I've been so blessed, and I want to continue to give blessings. Y'all just be really careful with your thoughts. Think positive. If there's any negative thought that comes in your mind, like immediately cancel it with five positive thoughts. Truly do the opposite of whatever that is. Like, I am deserving of love. I will have love. Whatever you want. I will get married. I will have kids. I will have that nice car. I will get this great job. I will get this dream job. I will do this. I will get to perform on stage with my band. I will, like, I know I'm going to go on tour again. Like, just manifest. And just be so careful to not have one negative thought. Don't worry about anyone else, what they're doing. Don't be like, why this, what's this, how, please, I don't want this. Don't say I don't want this. Just be like, you know what, I want, if that's peace of mind, I want happiness, I want togetherness, like, you know, I want unity, I want calmness, I want stability, I want peace. Like, do it right now, manifest right now. It's so powerful, you guys. I'm literally only, like, again, I don't remember this whole book, but I'm literally 19 pages in, and this is what I'm telling you.
I thought it was 18.
Get this book. It's really old, and people have talked about it for so long. I mean, literally, it's so old. Like, they were talking about Einstein and Shakespeare doing The Secret, but they were talking about how, like, the 1% is, like, killing it. That 1% knows the secret, but I feel like so many more people will know this. And I do believe every single person can know this secret. Every single person can manifest it. And I believe the 1% of America that's, like, wealthy and all this stuff like that, I feel like we can grow that percentage truly, truly, truly. But if you truly believe, and if you truly see it, and you truly, truly envision it, and I truly envision all those things I just said, like almost ridiculous. There's more things, and you can write it down or just think it in your own head. There are more things in my head that seem so ridiculous, but I see it so clearly, and I'm not gonna even, like, say it right now. I will in my journal for the new moon, and, like, it'll hear. But they say it's so powerful right now to manifest, and the new, everything will come to fruition in November. So I feel better. Just know that, like,
I feel better.
Thanks for listening, you guys. I feel better talking to someone.
Oh, you feel better.
That you are on the right path, and just keep affirming and keep that law of attraction. What is meant, you don't chase. I don't chase, I attract. What is meant for me will be mine. So I just attract. I attract, and I accept what's coming into my life. I will accept what's coming into my life. I will accept all the blessings, all the goodness, and yeah, just keep that going. All right, so I hope you know the warning. Stop doing the negative. Don't do any negative. Don't do any no's. Don't do I don't want. Only focus on what you want, because the universe will not hear no, don't. They'll only hear what you speak. So make sure you say, I want this, this, and this. And don't be shy about it. And honestly, tell people about it. Like, this is the first time I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be on a TV show. Like, I know it. I know it.
You already were.
And I've never actually had that clear vision. I think when I was little, I did, and I never had that clear vision now. And it's like, it's ridiculously clear.
You've been on multiple TV shows.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Do with that what you will. Stay positive. Let go of negative thoughts. Release them. And only accept the positive. All right. We accept it.
The cringe at the end of that was very alarming. There's a lot to unpack here. First of all, you feel like you see yourself in a Netflix movie, TV show? What was that? What was that Netflix part? There is so much I want to say, yet so much I want to not say, because yeah, see, I can't even say it because it hits me in a very personal place, because it's just like, sis, first of all, you could have been helped people throughout this entire time. This entire time you've been on the internet since, what, 2006? You could have been doing things that shows that you help people, that would have built your reputation of, oh, Trisha is known for helping people. Trisha does giveaways. Trisha, helps her fans if they're, behind in rent or something. Like, that would have already been established. Now that you want to do that, okay, that's great, obviously valid, but does that mean that that's going to happen? Probably not. Is it going to take time for us to see? Yes. Are we going to care to want to watch and see that even transpire? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. It depends. I mean, when we look at the like to dislike ratio, you got 1.8 up likes as of right now. So yeah, obviously you're gonna have people who are still gonna be on Trisha's side and still gonna like Trisha, and they've been with her, from the jump. So they're gonna, continue to be with her. And now your whole I don't know if you're hypomanic, manic. I don't even want to even say that you're any level of mania because of the fact that you've stated that you're not bipolar at all. You don't have bipolar 1, you don't have bipolar 2. Like, you literally are not even there, but yet you use these words such as like manic and mania and all these things. But I mean, are you diagnosed? Therefore, I don't really see why I should be saying that you are doing those things. Now, obviously, it looks like it. Yeah, something's going on. I don't know what kind of energy, caffeine, coffee, something else, another line. I don't really know what's happening, but yeah, I mean, the background is extremely clean. I mean, it looks like you just done clean that entire room out, and you are just on a kick of those waves of, oh my God, life is great, everything's amazing, da 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 da. And I mean, I get it. I've been there before, but for you to do this and expect people to, first of all, even think that you have room to give advice is absolutely mind blowing. So it just makes the whole thing cringe. And then on top of that, you're saying warning as if you're telling somebody something that hasn't already been regurgitated or said before. We are fully aware of that. As somebody who's been listening to Abraham Hicks since 2015, 2014 at this point. Yeah, fully aware of everything that you're saying. And you gave no new information for me to care about, to be honest with you. Absolutely not. But I hope you continue. For me, work out, eat better, get off the internet, take care of yourself, and then come back and let's see who you are. Let's see who you are. Let's see what you look like. But the imaginary, let me close my eyes, I want to be 30 pounds lighter, I want to manifest this is that. This is my thing about manifesting is, I mean, for example, I would love to manifest 100K subscribers on this account by the end of next year. Boom. That sounds amazing to have 100K subscribers by December of 2022. That sounds absolutely mind-boggling and ridiculous at this point. Now, am I going to think that that's going to happen because I am thinking positively and I want all of these things to happen? I still have to edit, I still have to film, I still have to put my makeup on, I still have to find content to talk about, I still have to figure out what's gonna be the next thing to talk about once this dies down or whatever have you. There's so many different elements that go through goals and things that you want to accomplish throughout your life. So for you to even think, okay, I'm gonna manifest this without any discipline, without any hard work, without any self-control, like you said, like, oh, I don't care about that. How are you not going to care about that? You need to care about that. Those are the kind of things that you have to care about. It's the exact same analogy that I have been using for the past like 2 weeks. Anybody can go to the gym. Anybody could do a workout at the gym, leave the gym and be like, yeah, I worked out. I'm healthy. I'm better than everybody else. Correct? But there are people who go to the gym and then once you see the actual discipline and self-control that they have acquired throughout the times of the days and weeks and months of them going to the gym, you see a transformation. Correct? Correct. How many people do you know that you could think of in your head right now that go to the gym, they live an active lifestyle, they eat good, whatever have you, but you never see them transform? You never see them go from this to that, to where you're like, oh my gosh, like I can totally see that. Like your body's like, you live a completely different life because it's a lifestyle. You can do certain things to get what you want, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen because that depends on your level of discipline. Therefore, your manifestation isn't even going to be coming into fruition without that level of discipline. Whether it's a high level or a low level, there has to be something in place. So if you're saying, oh, all these years you keep saying, oh, I'm an actress, and I want to be an actress. Okay, cool. So you need to get better at that. You need to go to acting classes. You need to get an agent. You need to actually get off of YouTube and only take auditions that either you got the part or you didn't get the part, and then we can regurgitate this conversation. But until then, like the whole I want to manifest this without the work, I just don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. And I think that's because I did that throughout my entire 20s, is wanting to manifest things without actually putting in the work, the actual self-control discipline. Like the second I actually understood that I have to do that. For example, you guys, I made this account, like I made this YouTube channel in 2011. I didn't start consistently posting until 2018. Imagine how different this channel would be right now if I started in 2011 compared to 2018. You see what I'm saying? So from 2011 to 2018, I was manifesting. Oh my God, I want to be a good YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber. La, 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 la. Without any self-control, without any discipline, without any action. I was sitting at 174 subscribers with that's about it. Do you see what I mean? Like, that's why this whole like manifesting thing, like it's becoming so mainstream to where people are missing the point. They're missing the point of what you really need to be doing. You need to be having fun at the end of the day. You need to be having fun and rendezvousing and loving what's going on and what's happening within the present moment. But for you to just sit there day in and day out, I'm going to manifest a skinny body, I'm going to manifest a skinny body, and you're still eating the same, you still looking the same, you still doing the same. I'm not understanding how the universe is going to be giving you what you want. I'm just trying to figure that out, okay? Anyways, let me know what y'all thought about this video. If you're brand new here and you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see y'all all in my next video because we got to digest this one. Baby, what are you talking about? Please. I said please.
Putting out the coupe in the lot, 12 for a squat, busting all the bells out the box, hit the lick with the box.